public hearing of the City Council Committee on Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. And the purpose of this public hearing is to hear Bill number 190824 and Bill number 190829. I want to recognize the presence of a quorum of committee members, and those who are in attendance are Councilwoman Sherelle Parker, Councilman Al Toggenberger, and Councilman Curtis Jones, along with myself, Councilwoman Cindy Bass. And if we can have the clerk now read the title of the bill.
Bill number 190824, renaming designing the property commonly referred to as Miller Creek Park located at 4615 Fairmount Avenue as the Lucien E. Blackwell Park in the city of Philadelphia.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am. And if we could have the clerk call the first panel to testify.
Catherine O. Lavelle.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Please
Chairwoman.
state your name for the record and begin with your testimony.
Aparna Palantino, Deputy Commissioner, Parks and Recreation. Good afternoon, Chairwoman Bass, members of the Committee on Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. I'm here today to testify in support of Bill number 190824, an ordinance renaming and designating the property commonly referred to as Mill Creek Park, located at 4615 Fairmount Avenue, as the Lucien E. Blackwell Park in the city of Philadelphia. The legacy of Mr. Lucien Blackwell is very well known in these chambers and throughout the city. He served in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives from 1973 to 1975, and then went on to serve as a Philadelphia councilman for the 3rd District, holding the office from 1975 to 1991. During his time on council, he earned the nickname Lucien the Solution for his unrelenting attention to the needs of his constituents in West and Southwest Philadelphia. Mr. Blackwell also served as United States Congressman from 1991 to 1995. Throughout his trailblazing political career, he was respected and revered for his tireless advocacy for his constituents. Renaming this beloved park in the Mill Creek section of Philadelphia will recognize Mr. Blackwell's life and dedication to public service. Today I appear before you to offer support of Philadelphia Parks and Recreation for this legislation and respectfully ask that City Council approve Bill number 190824. Thank you to the bill's sponsor, Councilperson Janie Blackwell, who continues to esteem her late husband's life and legacy. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And I have to say that Councilwoman Blackwell unfortunately could not be here because of the scheduling of today's hearing. But obviously, this is something that I think, she's very excited about and very happy about. And I think all members of council are very excited and happy to see this day come. Lucien Blackwell, as a former member of this body, was just an incredible force in the city of Philadelphia. He did so many wonderful things. He helped so many people. And so the Blackwell legacy continues on through the renaming of this park. And so I'm honored to be here and have this opportunity to support this measure, and I want to thank Parks and Recreation for being supportive of it as well. Councilman Jones?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I move that Bill number 190824 be moved from this committee with a favorable recommendation. I further move that the rules of council be suspended to hear this bill at our next session of council.
Second.
Thank you. The motion's been moved and properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay, the ayes have it. And Bill number 190824 will be reported from this committee with a favorable recommendation, and further move that the rules of council be suspended to permit first reading of this bill at the next session of council. If we could have the clerk now read the title of the next bill.
Bill number 190829, authorizing the Commissioner of Public Property and the Parks and Recreation Commissioner on behalf of the City of Philadelphia to lease from the School District of Philadelphia certain land and improvements known as a portion of South Philadelphia High School owned by School District of Philadelphia, all under certain terms and conditions.
And if we could have the clerk read the name of the witness on the panel.
Aparna Palantino.
And thank you, Ms. Palantino, for being here. Please state your name for the record and begin your testimony.
Aparna Palantino, Deputy Commissioner, Parks and Recreation. Good afternoon, Chairwoman Bass and members of the Committee on Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. I'm here today to testify in support of Bill Number 190829, an ordinance authorizing the Commissioner of Public Property and the Parks and Rec Commissioner on behalf of the City of Philadelphia to lease from the School District of Philadelphia certain land and improvements known as a portion of the South Philadelphia High School owned by the School District of Philadelphia, all under certain terms and conditions. This ordinance will allow the City of Philadelphia to enter into a long-term lease with the school district for a parcel of land located in front of South Philadelphia High School. Councilman Squilla, in whose district the parcel in question resides, is in support of this measure and has agreed to provide capital funding for both the design and construction of a passive park at this location once this ordinance has been approved. The scope of work will include new seating, a walking path, and other site furnishings. This proposed project will be a tremendous benefit to the residents in the neighborhood and has the support of the local civic group, the Lower Moyamensing Civic Association. The Department of Parks and Recreation also supports this measure, and accordingly I respectfully request that City Council approve Bill Number 190829. I'm also requesting a suspension of the rules to allow for first reading at the next session of Council. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.
Any questions from the panel? No? Okay, and there are no other witnesses to testify, and if not, this concludes the public hearing on Bill Number 190829. We'll now go into a public meeting to consider the action to be taken on the bill. I want to recognize Councilman Jones for a motion on Bill Number 190829.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that Bill Number 190829 be moved from this committee with a favorable recommendation. I further move that the rules of council be suspended to allow next reading at our next session of council.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded that Bill Number 190829 be reported from this committee with a favorable recommendation, and further move that the rules of council be suspended to permit first reading of this bill at the next session of council. All of those in favor of the motion will signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? No? Okay. The ayes have it, and with that, the motion carries. Bill Number 190829 will be reported from this committee with a favorable recommendation, with a request that the rules of council be suspended to permit first reading at the next session of council. This concludes the public meeting on the bills Number 190824 and 190829. There being no further business before the Committee on Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs, I want to thank you all very much for your attendance. Thank you.
Thank you.